Hey, I'm David. Thanks for joining me. Lately, I've been noticing that I've been much more compelled to use my phone all the time. Looking at Facebook, scrolling through mindlessly, and I'm really not a big social media person. I have a Facebook account, I have an Instagram account, but I've never posted anything on that. But that's it. Those are the only social media profiles that I have, and I really don't use them that much generally. But lately, and I don't really know the reason why, I've just felt more drawn to the social media, to Facebook specifically, just scrolling, seeing what's going on in the feed, seeing what's up in groups, and I realize that it doesn't serve me. It pulls my attention away from other things that I could be working on, other things I'm more interested in reading about or learning about, and I was thinking as why do I want to be on Facebook when I can be, learning something or doing something worthwhile, doing something that serves me instead of me just scrolling away. Then this past Friday night, I was in the synagogue and we were reciting the Shema. And I came across a verse which is part of the Shema, but it comes from Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 16. And the verse, it says, "Take care lest your heart be lured away, and you turn astray and worship alien gods and bow down to them." Now these days, alien gods, false gods, isn't something that, we interact with so much. I feel like back in the day that would have been guys running around in togas yelling, "Bow to Zeus, fear his lightning," or, the Norse gods or gods from the East. But these days you don't see that much. Most of those religions have died out, and no one's running around trying to convert you to them. I feel like today's false gods, at least in my mind, is these things that are distracting us from what's really important. Things like social media, things like mindlessly giving your attention to the internet and just getting lost in the rabbit hole, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or Reddit or Twitter or whatever your preferred preference is. I see those, I see the warning in the Torah as saying, don't be distracted from the things that really matter. Don't let those false gods take you away from the true God. Today I see it as don't let these other distractions take you away from learning, from bettering yourself, from moving forward on what you should be working on, just because it's pleasurable or easy to just lay on the couch and scroll. And so I'm going to make a much more conscious effort when I catch myself picking up the phone to scroll away, of thinking, does this serve me? Is this taking away from the true thing I should be working on, the productivity? And is this what I really want to be doing with my time? And I'm pretty sure the answer is always going to be no. Now, that's not to say you should never be scrolling on social media or interacting on there. There is value, there's community, there's a lot of information to be learned, but it's just getting lost in it and looking up and realizing you've been on it for half an hour, and the afternoon's going by. That I think is the negative thing, at least for me, and something I'm going to try and get away from. So I'm curious if you have any thoughts on that, if you have recognized yourself being distracted, being drawn away from where you would want your mind to be going, and what you can do to recognize that and stop it and bring you back towards what you would want to be spending your time on. So thanks for watching. Please share, write a comment if you thought, if you have anything to say on this, if you found this interesting, if you have any thoughts on your own false gods. So love to hear from you. Thanks.